What is up, guys? CharleyPangus here. Welcome to another tablet review. So recently, a company by the name of Huion, I hope I'm saying it right, I'm probably butchering it, they sent me a tablet to review, and I'm actually really impressed by the tablet they sent me because not only is it budget friendly, but it's a really close competitor to the Wacom tablets. And as you guys know, Wacom cost a lot of money. They have really high-end drawing tablets and pen displays, and they're really impressive. But it's kind of weird to go with a different company because Wacom already is dominating the drawing tablet and pen display games. So anyway, I have this tablet with me today. It's called the Huion 1060 Plus. This is the bigger model of the bunch, but it's a really great tablet, guys. I had the opportunity of trying this tablet out for about a few weeks now, and I have some pros and cons I want to go over with you guys. I'm not a tech channel, so I'm not going to get super into depth and complicated with it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you guys what I like about it and what I don't like about it and keep it simple. Let's go ahead and get right into it, and I'm just going to grab the tablet so I can show you guys what it looks like. So this is the Huion tablet right here, and as you guys can see, it's got a huge surface area. It's insane, and I believe this is 10 inches by 6.5 inches. I did double check, and it is 10 inches by 6.25 inches, so it's a really big surface area to draw on, and that's great. You want that with the drawing world, because when you're tracing over stuff using your tablet, you want enough surface area to where it's not uncomfortable for you to use it. So that goes into my pros and cons now. So the pros of this is, number one, is it has tons of space. So that's the first one. It has tons of space, like I told you guys. It has shortcut keys right here, and you don't have to pay extra for that like you do on the Wacom tablets. They really charge you more with Wacom when you have extra stuff like this, especially extra room. So it's really cool that this thing comes with so much room and the shortcut keys as well. Another major pro of this tablet is that it's only 83 bucks, guys. That's like the main thing. $83 is all this cost, and you get all this room to draw on, and you get all the shortcut keys, and it comes with all the standard stuff that you would expect from a Wacom tablet, such as the drawing pen, which I'll show you right now. It came with a drawing pen, obviously, and this thing actually comes with a charger, so you can recharge this thing, which is very nice, so you don't have to use the AAA batteries or AA batteries or anything like that. It comes with the charger, which is awesome, and the pen actually feels quite nice. So besides it coming with the pen, that's obvious. It better come with the pen no matter what the price costs, because that's what the whole purpose of this is, right? Another thing that's really cool about it is it comes with the pen holder, so you can set the pen on top of it just like this, which is actually really nice to just have on your desk, and it makes it really convenient to display on your desk versus just slapping the pen on the desk. So that's really cool, and it comes with extra pen tips as well as the little tool here to take the pen tip out and put a new one in. So that's one of my favorite things about this. Not only is this tablet so much cheaper than Wacom's version of it, it's only $83 versus $240 something that the Wacom tablet comes in at, but it also comes with extra stuff for only $83. So it's really impressive to me at that price point, and you really can't expect a lot at $83, Even Wacom's smaller tablets, like the Intuos drawing tablet, that one is so small, and it comes in at like a little over $70. So you really got to understand what you're getting with this. It's really crazy to me. So that's why I think it's one of the best budget friendly tablets out there right now. Besides the pen holder and the charger and all that stuff that it comes with that's standard, it also comes with the art glove, and normally you'd have to pay like $10 to $15 for these things, but this actually comes with it, which is amazing. Another pro that I have for this tablet is actually the build quality. The build quality feels really nice. Not as nice as a Wacom tablet. That's one thing I did want to mention. They may cost more, but the feel of the Wacom tablets are a little nicer. But overall, I think they did a great job on this. It doesn't feel that cheap at all. It is a little plasticky for my liking. So another pro to this tablet is it actually has a paper-like texture, which is something Wacom does very well. I don't think Huion did it as well, but it still feels really nice to draw on, and it does sort of feel like a piece of paper, and I'm glad it doesn't feel so plasticky like a lot of the cheaper tablets do. So I'm really impressed by that. I was not expecting that at all, so they did a great job on that. So I just went over some pros, which there are definitely more pros than cons on this tablet, but I do want to go over some cons now because I think it's important that you guys know what you're getting before you actually purchase this thing. Some of the main cons that I have with this tablet, I'm not going to go over all of them, but some of the main cons I have with this is software. When I first installed this tablet, I noticed it was a little buggy, so I had to reinstall it a couple times, and it just kept not working until I think I installed it 3 different times before it started working. So that was a little annoying, but if you can get past that, it's still a really great tablet, and it's really not that big of a deal. It really just took me a couple hours to get it right. But overall, after those couple hours were over and I finally figured it out, the tablet's been working great ever since, and I haven't had any issues with the software. So that's just one con. Another con that I noticed, which is kind of a big one, but it's also not a big deal depending on how heavy your hand is. I noticed when I was drawing on the surface of the tablet, it was actually dipping in a little bit at certain areas. It almost felt like there was holes on the bottom of the pad here, and my pen would literally like dip in at certain parts, messing my lineup on the screen when I was trying to trace a drawing. So that really got annoying. I kept noticing it over and over again. So that's just a big con to me, because you don't want any dips in this screen, you know. And maybe I'm pressing too hard, I have no idea, but that was really annoying, and it happened to me more than a dozen times. That could just be my problem as well. I could just be pressing way too hard on it because I do have a heavier hand. So something to consider. After I've gotten used to it and I've been using it for about 2 weeks, I have not had any issues with it, and I haven't felt that anymore. Another con that I have on this thing, which also isn't a big con, but it's still a con, is the build quality. The build quality is definitely not as nice as the Wacom tablets. This one feels a lot more plasticky, which I'm not a big fan of, but considering it's only $83 versus over $200 that the Wacom tablets cost with similar size to this one, and specs and items that it comes with, it's really not a big deal. I mean, for what I paid for this and what I got with this, I can't complain about the build quality. So those are really the only cons I have on this tablet, believe it or not. Other than the small things I mentioned right now, this tablet's been great. I've been using it, like I said, for about 2 weeks now. I've used it on a couple projects, and the software's been great ever since I figured it out, and it just feels nice to use, and I actually look forward to using it, which is a bonus. I think you really have to love a product when you're using it, or else it's not going to make the process of art fun. You know, it's just going to make it more of a hassle, and you never want that. But this thing, I am happy to say that it doesn't make my workflow a hassle. It makes it easier, if anything. Obviously, it's a better price point than the Wacom tablet, so really you can't go wrong with this tablet. One thing I do want to mention that's kind of a major thing, and I didn't add it as a con or a pro because it's really preference, but it doesn't obviously have a pen display, so you can't just draw on the screen. Obviously, it doesn't have that, so you're going to be actually drawing like this, looking at the screen while you're drawing down here. So you're going to have to get used to that workflow, and if that's something you can't get used to, I would definitely recommend checking out one of their pen displays or something like that. That way you have a physical screen that you can draw on that's touch and everything like that. So just something to consider. But overall, great tablet. I give it a huge thumbs up. I'm not getting paid to say any of this, by the way. This is my honest review. They did not pay me to make this video. They simply sent me this drawing tablet to review, and that's it. So just want to let you guys know this is my honest review, and I like bringing you guys budget-friendly options because I know how hard it is to be an artist nowadays. Everything costs so much money, and I remember me going online looking at a Wacom pen display, and it was going to cost me over $1,600, and I just couldn't afford it. So having these budget-friendly options is such a helpful thing, and it's really just awesome that there's companies out there providing value and so much productivity for a way cheaper price. So anyway, that is it for me, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys thought about this tablet in the comment section below. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.